Hi everyone. This is just a video to say I couldn't pick up any octopus again today. I'm now on the waiting list for some, but until then, I can't really do the sort of thing I wanted to do. However, I thought, funnily, I went to the fishmongers to get some octopus, and then once he told me they didn't, I just kind of went home, forgetting to pick up some stuff for my tea. So I thought, oh, shit, well, I need to do something for my tea. So I'm gonna do a kind of chili con carne, kind of like casserole, kind of like sort of thing. Um, so the ingredients I'm gonna use are I've got some minced beef, some rice, some skirt steak, chili mix, some passata, some beef stock, some tomato puree, and I'd usually have some like onions and kidney beans, but obviously I didn't know I was going to do this, so I am a bit short. So it's really more like a almost like a beef stew, chili kind of sort of thing. So I've got my pan going at the moment, and I've got my skirt steak here, which I pulled out about 45 minutes ago to let it get to like room temperature. I'm going to dice this. Now this is a really cool like cut of beef because obviously it takes like a marinade really well because it's got really like loose fibres. So if you're ever doing that on the grill or something, it's perfect. But obviously for today, it's gonna get diced to go into my chili. So obviously I've taken this out to let it get to room temperature. I'm gonna sear this first to get some caramelization on it, or the Maillard reaction, well, so you get it nice and golden brown. I'm then going to take it out the pan and then get a bit of caramelization on the mince as well. And then also I'll chuck it all in and get it going nice and slow. And then I'll add the passata and the tomato puree as well. But yeah, just decent sized chunks, kind of like that. You want something with like a bit of texture, really. So I'll get this back into the tray that I got it in, and I'll add the seasoning there so I don't get everything messy. So yeah, I've got my pan on now. I'm gonna get that very hot actually. In fact, I need to open a window. You want to get this pan like really hot to get a good sear on it. That's done. Oh, let's swig a beer because, you know, I've got one left and it has to be done. So, skirt is cut up here like this. I'm just going to add a bit of salt. So if you do it in these, you can just kind of do it on that. Pepper. And you actually add a little bit of oil to the meat, not a lot, just a little bit. If I was not to have brought this to room temperature, it will kind of like more like steam the meat because it'd be cold. If you add anything like cold to a hot pan, it's not going to really cook right. So I've got the pan really hot now. As you can see, that's smoking. So this is going to go in, and this should make a good. That is the sound that you want to hear. So yeah, I'm doing this on all kind of. Stop fucking messaging me with it. With all kind of different camera angles. Obviously, I don't know how to react that Rob and Ben does, but you can see that is cooking quite nicely. Let's see if I can get this set up in a good place so you can all watch me attempt to cook. Beautiful. So that is that going. You can see that's already doing a good job of getting a good caramelisation, or as they say in the scientific world, the Maillard reaction. So that's going. I'll get this beef out. And let's season this. Salt and pepper. Quite liberal. You'll lose a lot of this in the Shake it all around. This is going quite nice indeed. A bit more over the pan. It's not just a fatty cut this, so it'll need quite a bit of weight. Yeah, it's coming along very nicely indeed. Again, this is very off the cuff, but I did have Coleman's chili Piccalilli mix. It's really good stuff. I know it's fucking selling out and not doing it properly, but whatever, it's good. Crop puree, tobacco, beef stock, and this is kind of what I mean when I say it's more of like a stew kind of sort of thing. I quite like the chili to be quite dark and brown. Sometimes it can be like really tomatoey. You want it really like dark and brown and unsweet. Some like that. Some might not say that, but it's coming along quite nicely. Got this ready to put my steak into for when I then brown the meat. If you add too much into one pan, it will just take all the heat out of the pan. Oh, it is. So again, this is not so much about cooking it, just like searing it, get a nice sear on it. Again, I'd love to have like some onions and kidney beans in, but I didn't know what to do, so it's a good way of getting quite a large meal. Like, I'll get a lot of portions out of this, so it'll do in probably a few days. What else do I have? Nothing. The beef's nearly done now. It's going to come off. Dropped a piece on the floor. 5 seconds going on. So, get this mince in. Always forget to take the soaking pad out. So, lodge this up, get it cooking. Cooker wood on for just a little bit. This pan's been at a high heat for a while. That should start doing its thing. So it's going to be quite a large portion this, because I think this is like a kilo of mince, 500 grams of skirt steak. So we've got quite a few portions out of it. What do you think of this camera angle as well? Is it good? Is it getting everything in? I think it is. I'll take this. Season the mince again. Literally. Quite a bit of salt. Crank until your arm gets sore, boy. You know what? I took this foil thing out. This foil thing out to put the skirt steak in, and I fucking put it onto a fucking plate and I forgot all about it. These are the risks that we take. Like I've said before, I am a fucking horrendous cook, but I'm good at like easy, not good, but I know how to make food go like a long way. Yeah. It's going to be a long video because I'm not going to be editing it, so I don't know how long this is going to be. stick with me, fair play to you. If you don't, fair play to you. That's starting to sound quite nice. What beef stock I've actually got? I put quite a lot of this in actually. You'll find with the beef stock, obviously once you add the passata and the puree, it's very liquidy anyway, so the beef stock will actually condense and liquefy in that. You don't need to do any like hot water, boil it or anything, you don't have to do any of that nonsense. And it just adds so much depth of flavour, it's mad. It's just this really simple way of making it taste really tasty. Again, I know this kind of comes across as a bit of like a carnivore meal, but I'd imagine you can get corn mince, you can get all that kind of stuff. So you're taking out the beef stock and the steak, you could replace, you could replace the mince with corn mince, and you could do like corn chicken pieces, corn chicken strips. You know, the main thing is your passata and puree. Now, when people used to do chili, often do chopped tomatoes. Usually, I probably would do chopped tomatoes. I'd probably do half and half. I'd do like a tin of chopped tomatoes and then a bit of passata. Puree, which will thicken it up a little bit. Really simple, really quick to do. So this minces browning quite nicely. I chuck it all over the place. Again, that's another really little tip, just doing all the seasoning of your meat in the trays that you get. It saves having to clean up after it, and you can't get your chucked anyway. Again, I don't know how to edit videos, so this is going to be one big ass long video. I'll probably do it until I've got all the ingredients in the pan, and then I'll probably turn it off then, and then do another video to show the plating and all that. I've also got some parsley as well. Always good for adding a bit of colour and stuff at the end. Yeah, just waiting for this mince to go down. Actually, quite a lot of that juice is coming out of it, which will add to the flavour. But as you can see, getting there. The steak has come along really nicely. I've actually got it to a pretty perfect medium rare, which is a shame because I'm going to fucking chuck it in and boil it. Not boil it, but you know, that's slow. Cook it, put chili. But yeah, this pan's going to get pretty full. Anyway, so that mince is pretty much done now, so I'm going to add the steak back in. And that's a very meaty looking get this passata in now. There's an easier way of doing this, by the way, than having to carve like a box in the thing. Let me know. This could very potentially go everywhere. Slow and steady wins the race. This is real simple cooking. It's proper cooking for proper people, you know. And I'm probably going to get roasted the fuck for this, but I thought, you know, it's always better to create something. It's easy to take the piss out of someone who is creating something, but you know. Okay. Turn that heat down just a little bit. Let this all get to know each other. You can see red colour is getting all up in everything. What I'll do now, I will add my tomato puree. Quite a bit. Quite a bit, because there's quite a lot of meat in there to get it all flavoured up, mixed again. That can come off actually now. Good. Always need a beer when you're cooking. Just coming together quite nicely. Beef stock, kind of like crush it a bit in your hands. I'll add 2 now, and I'll add a third one like a bit later. Beef stock. Oh, it smells divine. Beef stock in. Push it right down so it's getting all up in the liquid, and then it'll like break down. Another one. You're gonna crush it in your hands. Kind of makes it easy for the liquid and the juices to get to it once it's in the pan. With it being a big block. It's bubbling away nicely now. Oh, once that beef stock hits with a tomato smell. Oh, what have I just done? Bit of an accident. We've got 2 beef stocks in there now. Now comes the absolute real flavour. And these are always an intense smell. Oh, who loves these things? I know again it's selling out and it's not proper cooking when you're doing these, but who has the fucking time to... If you look at the amount of ingredients in these, who has the time to prep all this? Especially, you know, like, when you live on your own as well, you'd be paying a fucking fortune for ingredients that you wouldn't be getting much use out of elsewhere. So, that's all in now. Get it all stirred in. The smell is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous for such simple cooking. So the only actual thing I've got left to add to this now is 1 more beef stock at the end. And I'm going to turn this down quite low now. I'm not going to put a top over it or anything like that. I just tend to let it do its thing. You know, because it'll cook itself now, basically. The main thing is getting all that mint in. Lovely. I've got 1 more beef stock to put in. I've got the rice, which I'm going to do in the microwave. Just basmati rice. You can do... I quite like the mushroom rice actually, but I don't have any in. But I think if it's plain basmati rice, quite a nice contrast to the flavour of the chili. So we'll get that in the microwave. This microwave really needs cleaning. That can go because that's empty. So this is where we're at the moment. It's bubbling away nicely. There's loads of flavour in there now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this cook for quite a while. I will come back and keep you updated. Alright.